MrWindy is about to update Flee the Facility. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's TheLexGamer here, and today we're going to be talking a little bit about when Flee the Facility's update's going to be, as MrWindy's been on studio a lot more. He's been updating his developer version of it. Mr. Die actually reposted some of MrWindy's Twitter posts, which is a very good thing. But MrWindy's actually said quite a bit. Whoa, why did that sound play? MrWindy's actually said some things on Twitter too, and Mr. I has a channel dedicated to MrWindy update news where it's just links and messages about those Twitter posts that MrWindy sent, which he actually sent quite a few regarding the upcoming update, which is a really good thing because we know we're all excited for it. We all know that MrWindy's a little bit late. He has a slightly bad habit of that. But don't worry, the Flee Facility update is going to come soon, and I actually think it could come tomorrow, only under one condition, that MrWindy is working on it tonight. Because he's been on studio very recently, and I actually saw last night, this was about maybe 11 hours ago, I think he was online. I'm not sure when I saw him online, although I do not think it was 1 day and 18 hours ago. According to this Roblox game, where it checks when people are last online. This is actually, I think, having some errors because a couple hours earlier it said 1 day and 23 hours, as you can see right there. I took a screenshot of it when I first tried to record this video, and mathematically that doesn't work. So MrWindy has definitely been online. I've seen him online more the past couple days, working on studio and even updating the in-dev version a couple times, which is good because that means there's a semi-playable, there's stuff added. You know, obviously if there's like a few shop items and like things are not really well done for the update, he's not going to publish it to his own testing version, because the testing version, where he's going to test it, where he gets other people to test it. So the in-dev version was actually just updated today, earlier, probably early this morning, maybe after midnight, when it just turned 11-6. He also updated it on the 3rd of this month too, which is good, meaning I'm a developer too, so I know a bit about these things. It does actually take a long time. I will give MrWindy some grace, because even though he doesn't do updates that quickly, I do understand, being a developer, how if you start kind of close to the deadline, you're not going to get it done for seasonal updates. With me, what I'm doing in Laser, I can definitely know that relates. And MrWindy has actually posted some stuff on Twitter that I'm gonna look at. I can't right now because I'm Beast, but I'll just cut to that part in the video in which I can. But before I cut to that part in the video, I do want to say when I think the update's gonna come. If MrWindy, this is just a guess, but I feel like it's a slightly educated guess based on how often I've seen MrWindy in studio and stuff. He knows, and we know that he's reaching his late deadline, because there's a deadline, you know, obviously that was probably like the 31st, and after, like when the Halloween update's kind of late, after the 31st, the Halloween update would have been late, but comes a point when it's like too late, because he literally said, MrWindy said in a post, one, that he was still working on it. He said that, I think, yesterday evening, or maybe even early this morning, in the early morning hours, he said that he was still working on this update actively. And he also said that the anniversary items are going to go away on the 27th of this month, and the Halloween update too. So that means, obviously, if he's going to actually take it away on the 27th of this month, both updates, Halloween and anniversary, that means that he's definitely going to update very soon. So I think he's going to update the game tomorrow under a couple conditions. One, mainly, that he works on Roblox Studio tonight. Of course, we do have the ability to see if MrWindy's online or not. So I think that if MrWindy works on Studio tonight, there's a high likelihood that he'll update it, because he knows he's at that point where it's like, okay, I need to update this game. It's time to update this game, otherwise it's going to be way too late. Here's the thing though, if he doesn't get on Studio tonight, then he's probably not going to update until the 8th or the 9th, maybe even the 10th. If MrWindy's not on studio tonight, this is my best guess, it's not going to update tomorrow. and it's not going to update maybe even the 8th either, probably the 9th or the 10th. But here's why I titled the video what I titled it, that the update's coming tomorrow, question mark. Not that I think it's coming tomorrow, or not that I'm fully convinced, but MrWindy knows he's getting to that deadline where it's like, okay, I have to get this update done, because, you know, there is a real point where it's like, this has to be done. I get that as a developer too, so definitely I think it's very possible, and in fact highly likely, that we'll get the update tomorrow. That's if MrWindy's on studio, I don't know. We're gonna go ahead and cut to when this round's over and when I can actually look at MrWindy's Discord post. Actually, I changed my mind, I'll go ahead and do that now. So MrWindy's first Twitter post was actually has a lot of information in the Roblox dev forum, and I'm gonna go ahead and go to that real quick if I can. Yeah, so this is what MrWindy said. If you want to go ahead and pause that and read that, you can, but the interesting part is right below it. So this is what it says. I know the anniversary update is a bit late, a couple months late. So here's the plan for the anniversary event and Halloween event. The events will blend into each other for a Halloversary event. I think that's what we got last year. Yeah, that's what we did, I'm pretty sure. The Halloween event will still come out around October 30th. That did not happen. And the anniversary items dash decor will stay with some Halloween decor added on. So the map is going to kind of clash, I guess, with the aquatic update. I hope it looks cool. But, so both events will end when the Halloween update ends on 11-27-2023. So I think, this is my guess, that he's updating kind of late. He's probably going to have to delay that at least by a couple days, so the event's probably not going to update. I think he's probably going to have to extend that, because we would only have like a couple weeks for the Halloween update. If he updates the Halloween update tomorrow or tonight, then we are most likely going to maybe get a slight delay on when the update's going to end, which is a good thing. We have all that time to get all those good items that we're excited for, especially because we're going to have all these aquatic items and a lot of Halloween items to get. We'll have plenty of time for that. Now, if he doesn't update tomorrow, he's almost definitely going to have to delay, even maybe into December when he closes the update, because, I mean, yeah. But I'm going to go ahead and look at one of other MrWindy's posts. This is actually, to me, one of the more interesting posts, probably because it's more recent, but this was actually yesterday at 1:48 p.m. is when Mr. Diebot, I guess, the bot, got this tweet from MrWindy, and it says, I'm still working on the Halloween update. That was yesterday, in which he was on studio. I saw him yesterday on studio, which means that what this game said, checker users last online, is wrong about 1 hour and 18, or 1 day and 18 hours ago, as I know it's wrong, because it literally has a mathematical error. But MrWindy said, I'm still working on the Halloween update. In the meantime, here are 2 quick announcements, which are not important. The only thing that the Play Facility community probably cares about is the fact that MrWindy said, I'm still working on the Halloween update. And to me, he knows he said the 30th, and logically speaking, people who don't meet those deadlines really, you know, they want to hurry to get it done and not delay it too much, and I'm sure MrWindy doesn't want to delay it more. So I think, based on what I've looked at and the circumstances, I kind of think MrWindy's going to update his game, maybe even tonight, if he's on studio. You all can check. If he's not on studio tonight at all, it's not going to be tomorrow. It's probably not going to be the 8th either, because he's obviously not, whatever. You know, the in-dev has been updating, which is a good thing. MrWindy's account has been online, and he's posted a lot on Twitter, so that's about all I have to say. What's going to be in the Halloween update? I don't know. Probably some new items, because I think Mr. Dye said this in one of his videos, that there are so many items now and other crates that it would just be too much to put all the past Halloween crates. And, like, I'm talking about the randomized ones that are no longer randomized because of laws in some other countries that banned FTF from being played. But that's a whole nother story. But these, like these type of ones, there's quite a few of those for the Halloween, I think. So maybe even 3. So putting all those in there and just some of the other past Halloween items, I just don't think it's going to be very possible, because it's going to be way too much. Anyway, while I'm in this pod, I guess I'll go ahead and end the video. Make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And yes, join my Discord server. The link to that's in the description. Also, if you want to check out Laser, of which I've talked a little bit about that, you can go right ahead and do that. It's my Roblox game. I do play it sometimes on live streams and other events I hope to do in my Discord server if it gets more active, which you guys can join there. You know, you can always talk to me anytime on my Discord server. Not on Roblox, but on Discord, yes. So, as I wonderfully escape this airport, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Goodbye. That's way too loud.